could have fixed these things that we created. But we still got the elites running this country. I think they kind of know they're losing power, but still, they're going to fight until the end, it seems like. They don't want to give up power. They'd rather kill a bunch of people than give up power. A&W. We used to go to and get root beer in Adolphus when we were kids. That's the only thing we ever got in there, though, was root beer. They had good root beer, and their food isn't anything special, and Mom knew it. And later on, I found out their food's not anything. I don't know if they ever got any food, but I don't recall us like going there to get the food. We went there to get the root beer. They had these great big glasses. It was kind of special. They served it to you in these great big glasses. We had a good upbringing. It was hard, but it wasn't hard because we weren't being taken care of. It was hard because of who we were, Robert and I. We were hard to raise. It wasn't a picnic for them to raise us, either one of us. We took turns being bad. I was bad in the beginning in elementary school, and Robert was bad later on. He was a problem more in high school. He did not get along with Mom. So the first 6 years were kind of bad for me, and the last 6 years were bad for Robert. Sort of. Kind of sucks. It's a shame. But Cryon says that they know it's going to be hard. They know it's going to be hard. They go in and they say, yeah, this looks like a hard task, but I'll do it. We did it. We got through it. I mean, the school was kind of rough. Steve Neff had the same problem. I guess he was gay from the beginning. I don't know. But he got picked on because he was gay, maybe. I think it was because he was gay. And they picked on him, and they kind of picked on me. They picked on me until about through most of school. The last year they didn't pick on me at all. It slowed down in, I think it was 9th grade when I punched that kid's nose. But they weren't very nice. And they may have been even worse to Steve. And they were mean to Becky too, and she did the same thing I did. She punched a kid, and it kind of, I guess maybe that kind of settled it, like it did with me. They kind of left her alone, maybe. I think it kind of had the same effect, similar effect as it did with me. The people left me alone somewhat. I mean, there was still a few people, but it wasn't much. The people that saw that, I think they kind of thought, oh shit, he might lose his temper and do the same thing that he did to Jim Richardson. And they didn't want that. They didn't want to get humiliated, because I think it was more of a humiliation. It's like, yeah, he broke your nose almost. That's a humiliation. Now, do we turn here? Yeah. I think I remember this on the thing. I don't think I drove through here, did I? Can I drive through here? Or did I just... The thing is, I seen the video. Okay, now we turn. I guess we better get over here because we're going to turn again. Going straight there is a one-way street, though. You can't... Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. I gotta go straight. Maybe we can just cut over through here. Drove through there before, but I still did it wrong. I think 61 goes through here. I think this is it right here. Yeah, this is 61. We'll turn here. I just lost a block of 61, that's all. I remember that. I don't think I drove it. I think I just watched the video and saw it. I don't think I ever drove this far south. I think I'm past Wyalusing. We're down to 81. Not going to be long, and we're going to go into Iowa. We're at 132.5 miles. Shawnee was known as a kind of a cliquish school, though. A lot of more wealthy families lived there, and that's why Mom moved there, because she wanted us to have a good education. She didn't want us to get a substandard education. She cared about... Some people don't care, but she did. She cared what kind of education we were going to get, and she wanted us to go to college. Robert didn't, he went into the Army. He wasn't getting along with Mom at all. He did okay, though. He's doing okay in life. I went to college. I don't really think I got much of any benefit from that at all. I didn't know I had ADHD and all that. I probably should have did a trade. And Robert mentioned that. He says you should have went to trade school and done carpentry. And yeah, he's right. I should have went to Apollo, and I should have got a carpentry formal training, because I didn't really learn everything that I should have learned. I could have gotten a formal training in that, and I'd know all that. And there's still stuff I probably don't know, that I don't even realize I don't know it. I mean, things like using how to use a square and stuff like that. I mean, there's stuff that you have to learn how to use that. If you know how to do it, you're going to have a lot easier time. And it would have, if I go through this again, maybe I should go to trade school. And then you could go to college after that if you want. But get some trade school in so that you can work a job, so that you got something that you can make money with. Or if you want to build something that you're not doing stupid things. I might be able to learn maybe a little bit more about loads and stuff like that, how to build